Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 11 of the 30 days as a trader morning routine videos. So for those of you who are new here, I don't know who is, then every day I've been doing these live videos where I chat about absolutely everything trading related. If you don't know me, my name's Ryan Grovers from the Betfair Trading Community.com, where we help traders go further faster with our stat software and our forum and our pros in the forum, and we all help each other. I really wanted to create a traders haven with that website, which is exactly what I've done. Today's video, drum roll, yeah, quite a few bits. I've done some prep work this morning. I've got my sheets downloaded, which I've exported from the stats software, and it's looking pretty good. I am quite excited. So yeah, there's a bit happening. Backing. $60 minutes. Cool. So now that's dealt with and out of the way. How am I doing today? I've got my jumper on again. As I said, when it comes to this kind of weather, I live in this jumper. Okay, so shall we have a little look at how it got on? I've got the sheet in front of me, the book. We had a couple of games. We were monitoring the Sirius versus Hammarby game. We also had Young Ajax versus Helmond, which was a 0-0 or a 1-0 lay at half time. Did anybody watch the Southampton game? It was pretty crazy by all accounts. Okay, so let's have a little look there. Oh, I'm in the wrong window right now. Good morning, Frode. Hi Ryan, Keith here. I am very well, thank you. How are you, Keith? So looking at the Young Ajax game yesterday, we said if it was going to be 1-0 at half time, we would look to do a lay the current score. It was 1-0 at half time, pretty exciting second half, to be honest. And lay of the 1-0 came in 2-0, so that was a nice trade there. Let's have a look at the Hammarby one as well while we're here, and then let's see what we can find for. So Hammarby, Sirius were winning 1-0. Was a very late second half goal though, but it did come in. Not that many shots on goal actually though, 4, so you'd have definitely need to been watching that for waiting for that one to heat up. Today, a bit quiet on the football is the Champions League, which I won't be trading because Liverpool are in it, so I will be firmly rooted to the screen watching it. One that I did take a look at though was the West Brom versus Bristol. You was on that, Keith. I know you did very well from that. I spotted that in the community, but actually it was on my list. And then you put it up in the community, and that just bumped me to remind me just to double check it, and then it was a nice one. So yeah, going back to the English Championship, West Brom versus Bristol City, 0-0 at half time, 35%, which drops to 10%, 0-0 at full time, difference of 25%, average of 1.9 goals in the second half. If that's 0-0 at half time, I'm going to be looking to do a 0-0 lay the current score or a lay the draw in that game. So I'm going to write that one down. So that's the West Brom game. I'm not trading the Champions League. Because Liverpool are here. And I definitely just want to not worry about it and watch that one. So looking at the other bits and bobs today, the only other couple of games that did sort of jump out at me was actually the other games. The Wigan match is good for a second half goal too, and also Aston Villa. Yeah, I've got the Wigan one, Keith. I reckon there's going to be a nice goal, maybe a couple of goals in that one. Yeah, I've got Wigan. I've also got the Landskrona game as well as the Halmstad game, looking good for a second half. Well, actually, what I'm going to do with those ones is the average goal time on the Halmstad and Landskrona game. Both these games kick off today at 6 p.m. The average goal time is 27 and 26 minutes in those games. So what I'm actually going to be doing on that one is I'm going to split my stake in two. I'm going to back over 1.5 goals if it's 0-0 at 30 minutes. Then I'm going to put the rest of my stake in at 60 minutes. And then I will get out 70, 72, 73 minutes if it's still 0-0. But I think that's going to be quite nice. So I'll just reiterate that. Both games kick off at 6 p.m. It's the Gais versus Halmstad game, and it's also the Landskrona versus Varberg's game. And I'm going to split my stake on both of those. So split the stake. I'm going to enter the 1.5 market if 0-0 at 30 minutes. I'm going to put half my stake in, and then if at 60 minutes it's still 0-0, I'm going to put the rest of my stake in. So 6 p.m. So they do have a higher chance of the first half goals, which I don't think. I think I might be quite lucky with waiting. I'm going to wait until 30 minutes because. So the market, Ewan, is the 1.5 goals market because, like Kiefer said, there is a high percentage chance of first half goals, and I think looking through the stats, it's like 26, 27 minutes. So if I can get to 30 minutes and it's still 0-0, then the odds on the 1.5 goals market are going to be quite high. They're going to present quite a good value opportunity. Then I put half of my stake in, and then if we get a first half goal, then I'm going to be able to trade straight out because of a good position to be in the market, because the goals come in quite quick after my entry point. So the market is going to drop and I'll be able to take out my profit, and it'd be quite nice. And then if not, I'm delaying it slightly by waiting till 60 minutes to get back in. And then I've got in here, nothing has happened. So the chance of it happening is the odds are getting higher and higher. And then I get in here, if we get one goal, I can probably get out here for scratch, which is the market that I'm gonna go on today. I quite like the look of that. So yeah, there's not loads and loads on today. It's the West Brom game and the Gais game, really. Gais, Halmstad, Landskrona. Just have a look, see what else I can see. What has everybody else spotted this morning? Copy some of those into there. Oh. Play around with some sheets today. yeah, some good looking. This league's going to be fun. Yeah, literally, I just said that as you put that there, Keith. That was cool. I think the Champions League is going to be good. I'm gonna watch more than anything. I think because I want to see how teams are setting up. But I do feel with the Champions League you can get some nice in-play opportunities because you can really get a feel for the game. And with teams, sometimes they haven't ever met an opponent like the one that they are currently going to play, which is quite fun. So I mean, just loads of different teams that you never would have thought that you'd have met, which is quite nice. Like Schalke and Porto, for example, that's quite a nice one, potentially, just because of the different styles that they play. And Porto are away, which makes it a little bit more interesting. Yes, as well, Keith well spotted that that there is two early kickoffs. So you're looking at Shanghai for a second half goal. Let's have a little look at that one then. Yeah, I mean, let's have a look at the overs and unders. Let's get the percentages up. So over 0.5 goals, 90% in the second half. So it looks like more second half goals than first half goals. That's also replicated in the head-to-head, which again is 90%. The over 1.5 second half is 70%. So it looks like there could be some goals in that one. I think the only thing you need to be quite wary of there is the fact that if you look at the league table, see where they are in the league, you've got 1 and 2. I think Keith was actually chatting about this on the forum this morning. Let me just double check. I think he mentioned that yes, he did. So it looks like there will be goals, but you've just also got to look at what's going to happen. So if we look at the sequences, let's have a look at the scored versus conceded, sorry. Let's get the home and away. The home team concede first 20% of the time, but score 80% of the time first. But then the away team, 50-50. So it's like what's going to happen? They're both 1 and 2 in the league. They're close in points. They're both good form. It's going to be quite a tight game, that one. So that's going to be one you're going to have to really monitor in play in the second half and be quite wary of, I think, because when teams are that good, closely matched in the league, it's where are the goals going to come from? And sometimes it can be quite tricky to see that. Lay the current score potentially, but it's both teams score goals, but but how are they going to concede? Are these teams going to cancel each other out? It's definitely something that you're going to have to watch out for because they're both 1 and 2 in the league. So will it be tentative? Will it be, well, we can get a draw here, and will they play for that, or will they both go for it? Will it be an open game? You're going to have to really analyse that game in play and really keep your finger on the pulse with that one. But it is doable. I think it's going to be a game to definitely watch out for. It's a game as well that it's on at a good time. So it's 12:35. So yeah, just and exactly like Keith said, hope that typhoon doesn't hit the Chinese match. So there's a lot of external factors in that game that you've got to be very wary of. Great for spotting that. That looks like it's going to have a second half goal. I completely agree with you. It's just the other factors around it, as in the league, the typhoon, and who is actually going to get that goal. So yeah, there's not loads and loads and loads on today, guys, but what there is, and I like it on days like this because it really, really makes you focus on the quality. So you're not just shooting around looking for absolutely everything. It's like, okay, well, we've got limited opportunities, so we really have to narrow that focus. We have to really focus on that. And really hone in on that. I think I might watch it as well, because that game, Keith. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a meeting this morning, but I think I'm going to watch it after. Cool, so what else is happening today? So we've got those Swedish games, we've got Villa, we've got Wigan for goals as well, we've got West Brom. So it's looking like quite a nice shortlist of second half. But it's nice to have you back on the video as well, Keith. I know you've been away for a couple of days. What I've been talking about on these videos as well is I want to try, and I find it better as well when there's limited opportunities. I agree with you, it really makes you zone in and focus. But what I've been trying to potentially come up with or work around or work with is I want to try and get the stats backed up into some kind of in-play opportunity alert, maybe not even alert, but maybe a page on the website where it's like, this game that's in play, okay, the stats suggest second half goal because of this. This is the, so if we're 0-0, I'd like to tell you the percentage of 1-0, 0-1, all of those things, and maybe grade them in a colour scheme if they're over a certain percentage or whatever. Tell you the average goals in the game. So I'm definitely going to need some help with that from you guys, to what stats we need to put in it. I think I've got a basic idea. I think I'm going to get it built as a beta and see, but yeah, I'm trying to plan that out now and get that done. So that's something that I'm going to be looking at, but I think it would be quite nice. I mean, it's like this Shanghai game, for example, if we had it 0-0 at half time and then you clicked it and the scores and the percentages of goals, the hour game for the first to score, just trying to add a little bit of a different element to something, because we've got all the stats software and a lot of the stuff we do is the research before the game. It'd be quite nice to potentially look at bringing them into the game as well. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one short today then, guys, because there's not that much football, and I think we've picked out some of the better opportunities, to be honest. I think it's looking like there is some good stuff going on today. So if there is any questions, or if there's anything you want to talk about, any games you want to mention, I'll hang around for a couple of minutes and let's get them mentioned now. I'm going to just get these added to my Evernote and start building up a bit more of a picture, and then I'm going to send out the email for BTC. Get that sent out. Okay, where's my tie from yesterday? Oh man, as soon as I got home, literally ripped that tie off straight out of the suit. So happy to get out of it. It was boiling in that suit yesterday. Absolutely boiling. Yeah, I was absolutely bloody roasted yesterday. But yeah. Let's quick look around. See what else to do. Okay, cool. I'm going to dive into the community now. So the members who want to carry on chatting, I'll be in the community. So if you want to talk to me, I shall be there. Did Stevie Wonder dress you yesterday? Oh, look at him, look at Keith. You give him an audience and off he goes. bow, bow, bow with all the jokes. Look at him. I can't believe that. Does not like my bright orange tie? That was an Amazon £5 special, and it came and it was about 3 meters long. Like, no word of a lie, it's about 3 meters long, that tie. So I've had to just chop it off, just give it a chop. Yep, okay guys, so thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to jump into the community where we can carry on this discussion if anyone wants to, not about my Stevie Wonder dressing. And yeah, I will be, tomorrow morning I've actually got to go to the dentist, so I'll try, depending on how long that takes, I'll try and get a video done after that. Thursday, I am stuck on a train to London first thing in the morning. You don't think anyone like that tie, and you get what you pay for. Oh, look at him, look, he's still off, look. I'll tell you what, I think we should get Keith to do these videos. Keith, the comedian. So yeah, Thursday I definitely won't be doing a video. Tomorrow I'm going to try my best, and then yeah, I'll be back Friday to get one done. Good luck with everybody's trading as well. Also, don't forget, if you want to enter the competition to win a free month of BTC, I will put the link in the chat box now. Seems like we've got quite a few people entered already. You can enter, whether you are a member or non-member, anybody can enter. This is open to absolutely everybody. And please share it as well, guys. If you've got one thing from this video, yeah, it'd be great to share that competition, and let's try and get a few more people in. I know it's gonna water down your chances of winning potentially, but sharing's caring and all that jazz. So I will be back hopefully tomorrow. If not, it'll definitely be Friday. Have a fantastic day's trading, guys. I'm really looking forward to the Champions League. And if you want, you can tweet me at BetfairTC or speak to me in the community. And I'm going to be around all day today. So we're going to be doing some chatting in there if you need me. So have a great day, guys, and I will see you soon.